Obviously a very unique dynamic playing Orlando as much as you all are going to end up playing them this year. Advantages, disadvantages to it, or you just kind of just focus on the singular game in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, you try to focus on just one game at a time, knowing that we play them a lot of times. It's kind of just like the playoffs, like a little playoff series. I actually remember doing that against my rookie year. I think we played my second year. We ended up playing like New Orleans like 5 times. It was kind of crazy. It kind of felt like the playoffs every single time. It was like a game that was in the mud every single time because you know each other, you played each other so many times. But I think our whole mindset is take one game at a time.
If they have Ben Carroll, which they may tonight, how different is the approach?
I mean, it's just a real good team, no matter. I mean, with or without him, they're just a really good team to know how to play together. I mean, he's a threat. So we got to be mindful of shrinking more, being more like kind of in the gaps. But that's just kind of the same approach. We played him before, so we know he's going to come with. We know he's a guy that get going. So we try to make it hard for him at the beginning of the game.
It is an anomaly to play somebody that you're going to have in division. So you got 4 already, and then you had 2 preseason, and now you got the Cup game. What's the best way to deal with that type of matchup when you have it? Just that kind of like, do you kind of bury into the intensity of the familiarity?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting because I mean, we played them so many times in the preseason and then to start the season off. But I think it's going to be a great atmosphere, especially knowing the next game against them is the Cup game to go to Vegas. You know, the fans are going to come out. You know, there's a good, intense rivalry between Miami and Orlando. So I think it's going to be a good game for us, another good test for us. They're a physical team. You know, they don't back down, and you know, we're going to meet that physicality tonight.
They've played some good basketball without Ben Carroll, but if he's back, obviously things shift in his direction. What are some of the key things you have to be mindful of?
Everybody got to be tied in and locked in. You know, he's a guy that plays really well with the ball, being intentional and aggressive, getting downhill, hunting for fouls. So we got to meet that physicality in it when he's trying to get downhill, but be smart in our defensive help and shrinks because he's looking and searching for those fouls. And then he does a great job of playing in the mid-post, so it's going to be a collective effort, stopping him, loading to him, making sure every shot and drive is tough, but also he gets off it and get those other guys trying to score and beat us.
So maybe just kind of walk us through what's going on with the toe issue.
I know it's about as much as y'all. I'm just day by day right now. Not really too sure what happened. Got a little soreness in my big toe. Obviously, I got kicked in like the first quarter yesterday or the other night in the back of my calf, and then from there I woke up and my big toe was hurting. So
frustrating, obviously, with some this time already with the surgery, and then building some chemistry, building a rhythm, and then this setback.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
I know I don't mean that it all ties in, but with this game, you're now below award status, having missed more than 17 games. Is there a disappointment there? And then I'm sure coming into the season, you would have liked to have tried for All-NBA or something like that. So is there a disappointment there?
Yeah, I mean, I was already disappointed to start the season, so this doesn't really change much.
Man, first of all, just the unique nature of the schedule that you played Orlando so much with the preseason, and then now 2 times in season, 2 more to come. We got the Cup on Tuesday. Is there advantage or disadvantage to it, or do you just kind of deal with each game as it comes?
No, you deal with each game. Every game is going to be different. You know, we would like to have a couple games at home, but it seems like we're always here, but it's okay. Like I said, every game is going to be different. You know, we've grown as a team. They've grown as a team, so excited for tonight.
As for tonight, if Ben Carroll's back in the mix, how much of a shift does your defense have to make with him on the floor?
I mean, obviously, you know, he's been an all-star, and you know, he's had his name in All-NBA talk. So for us, it's, you know, forcing them to take tough shots, get them thinking, and then, you know, try to be disciplined on defense without fouling.
How much do you feel for Tyler? Just obviously ankle surgery in the offseason, and now another setback. We'll see how long he has to miss.
I pray for him, man, because I know it's tough on the mental. Obviously, you fight your way throughout the summer, and then, you know, you have surgery, and then you come back, and then it's like, you know, another injury. So I know it's tough on the mental, but, you know, as you know, we're all family. We're all here to be by his side and be with him as he gets healthy again.
Obviously, Tyler's injury disappointments now continue a little bit. Just a feeling for what he's dealing with and maybe for how long.
Yeah, let's just find out, what it is, and then we'll put together a plan. Right now, he'll be day to day. Obviously, we'll get a scan tomorrow. I remember the exact play it happened. It was on that and one, where there's a little bit of a collision there. But we'll move forward. So we're focused on tonight. Who's available, and that's a great opportunity for us.
It is a scheduling anomaly how much you're playing the Magic. Good, bad, and different. Is there a feeling that, hell, I haven't played them in playoffs since '97, so some of this maybe feels like that?
I don't have a feeling one way or another. This is what the schedule is. You just have to face whoever's in front of you, on a particular night. It seems like there have been league-wide a few of these circumstances where you're playing the same team a couple times in the same week. We had that the year after the bubble. Had that quite a bit. I don't think it really matters. If you're preparing for the playoffs, it helps you get accustomed to playing the same team, and there are usually adjustments, minor or more. So I think it's all an opportunity.
Orlando's had some really good basketball, obviously, with Banchero and without. But if he's going to be available tonight, how does that shift the way you deal with it?
It's about our mentality coming into the game. This will be a physical game. Both teams emphasize getting out in pace and getting the open court and getting downhill. Both teams try to control the paint in terms of drives. They do a really good job of drawing fouls, so we have to be disciplined there, but have to get a crowd waiting for them, and then it feels like the possession just begins when the ball goes in the air. We have to dominate that aspect of it. That was a painful lesson. The last time we played here, it was a great game, and that offensive rebound, long possession, multiple offensive rebounds. I felt like it was the same thing that happened against Detroit up there. But it'll be a really good opportunity for our team coming off of the loss in Dallas.